Every once in a while, you meet someone whose presence changes you. Their story doesn't just inspire, it shakes you awake. Today, you're about to meet one of those people. Ben Tullipan is a double amputee. He's a golfer. He's a husband and he's also a father. He's a man who stared down tragedy and chose not just to survive, but to live, and live well. His story is one of strength, resilience, and the human spirit doing what it does best, adapting, pushing forward, and finding joy in the face of the unimaginable. Now, at the end of this interview, I'll share a golf lesson built around Ben's unique movement and what he can teach all of us. This is Impact Makers, and Ben Tullipan, he is the embodiment of that title. This is Grant again, and today we're coming to you again with an Impact Maker interview. I wanted to introduce you to someone that's been one of my biggest inspirations since I've been living here in Australia, Ben Tullipan.
How you going?
Good. So Ben, October 12th, 2002,
Yep.
Changed your life.
It sure did.
So the Bali bombing,
Yes.
it took over 200 casualties, and we had a lot of Australians there at the time, and there was over 80 that passed away.
Yeah, correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about your story?
So yeah, I was in Bali on a buying trip for my furniture business, and basically walked into the Surrey Club to get a bottle of water on my way home that night, and 400-kilo car bomb exploded 5 meters away from me.
So you weren't even there for a holiday. You were actually there just working.
Yeah, I was there working. I wasn't partying, wasn't holidaying, just work.
And so there was a tremendous amount of people that passed away right then, but you were kind of on the cusp.
Yeah, so there was 202 people that passed away that night, 98 Australians. Yeah, I was apparently the closest person to the bomb to survive. I was about 5 meters away. Pretty much everyone in a 15-meter radius didn't make it, apart from me. So lucky to be here, I guess.
So you lost some limbs. Okay, so during
two limbs down.
So both your legs.
Yep.
But you're standing here as tall. Actually, you're taller than I am.
Yeah, I just lifted myself a centimeter.
So you got two prosthetic legs.
Yes, I have two prosthetic legs. Broke pretty much every bone in my body. So my legs, the tibias, fibulas, the femurs. I broke my pelvis, broke my back in 4 places. All of my ribs were broken. Both arms broken, fractured skull. A lot of other injuries. I've lost all my right-hand side stomach muscles. Deaf in one ear, about 50% hearing in the other. And then I got 63% full thickness burns, which are 3rd degree or more.
I remember you told me once where they actually put a number on everybody that was injured based on how badly you were injured, but you were still alive.
Yeah, correct. So that was done in the triage in the Sangala Hospital in Bali. So when the Australian Army come in, they went through and assessed everybody, and everyone got numbers put on them, all on their arms, but I had no skin left on my arms. So they put a number 1 on my chest. So I was the worst injured person still alive in Bali at the time.
What chance did they give you?
I deteriorated pretty bad. I was supposed to be on the first Hercules back, and I deteriorated really bad, so I didn't make that one. I ended up on the second Hercules. Once I got back to Australia after a few surgeries and stuff, they gave me 5% chance of living. But, prior to that, when I arrived in Sangala, I remember going into the emergency department. There's about maybe 4 hours that I don't remember. And apparently I was pushed away into a morgue covered with a sheet. So they actually thought I was dead.
Oh my gosh.
And some a tourist over there who I know now quite well, Clayton, saw my arm move under the sheet, and he uncovered me and got me out into the doctors and into a ward. So, and here I am.
It's been recovering ever since. Now, you and I have known each other for, I don't know, about 10 years.
Yeah, probably.
We've been friends.
Maybe more than that.
Yeah. So, tell us what your position is within Power Golf.
Oh, look, I don't really have a set position. I've been with Empower Golf since it was 6 months old. So James Gribble, the founder of Empower Golf, and myself have grown this over the last 10, nearly 11 years now. We basically do the golf for disabled. I do all the training of the para golfers, new coaches, stuff like that. We've got 117 PGA pros working for us, run approximately 500 come and try clinics a year. Mm-hmm. And we've introduced over 50,000 disabled people to the game of golf since we started.
Fantastic. And the para golfer is a wheelchair that's hydraulic.
Yeah.
That allows people that are paraplegics to play golf. It literally lifts you up into a setup position. You have it here today?
Yes, we have it here today.
Well, a little shout out to Topgolf because, I don't know, about 4 years ago. So we contacted the first Topgolf in Australia, which is located right here on the Gold Coast. It's been very successful. And they've allowed us to do a clinic once a month for 2 hours. And the people that come are physically disabled or intellectually disabled. How many do we have coming today?
We're about 85 coming today. So once you got support workers in, we'll probably have 120 on the floor.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. They give us the bottom floor for 2 hours, from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, first Tuesday of every month.
Yep.
And that's what we're about to walk into.
It's great fun.
So, Ben, you're a golfer, and you actually travel a lot with Empara Golf. So where do you travel to?
Oh, look, I travel all over. I play the tournaments in New Zealand. I'm hoping to get to the G40 Open in the UK next year, which will be good. But I mainly travel all over Australia, you know, training the pros, teaching people how to use the machines, and playing tournaments.
Yeah. And so what's your handicap?
At the moment, it's not very good.
Okay. Well, what's the lowest you've been?
The lowest I've been is 6.9.
Okay. And that's with your prosthetic legs?
That's with my prosthetic legs, yeah. I never played golf prior to the bomb.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that. Mm-hmm.
Yep, never played golf prior to the bomb. I've done boxing. But someone said to me, you know, you'd never be able to swing a golf club. I signed myself up to the Australian Amputee Open 2 weeks out, didn't have golf clubs, and ended up getting a set, and off I went.
Did not know that.
There you go.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a couple questions. So number one is, which asks everybody the same question. So as far as what golf has given to you, what's the most impactful thing that the game has given to you since the bombing?
Look, friendship. I've met so many amazing people. You know, traveled the world playing golf, having a great time, and yeah, just the people I've met have been awesome. You know, you learn so much from them. Everybody has got something you can learn from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the best shot you've ever hit, and why?
Oh God.
I
have no idea.
What's the best golf course you've ever played?
Best golf course would probably be maybe the hills in New Zealand, or a few months ago I played Torrey Pines in Newport Beach in California. They were pretty good. Yeah. Aviara.
Yeah.
I'd say probably Newport Beach is really, really good. I had my best round there. I had 74 off the stick, so 2 over, which was fantastic. I love that course. It was great.
Played there myself a few times. In Aviara and Torrey Pines got a bit.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for letting us do a little interview with you. And we've probably got some people showing up. So
yes, we have.
Time to go to work.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. And here's what it looks like. My monthly Empower Golf Clinic at Topgolf. Working with some amazing individuals living with physical and intellectual disabilities. And to be honest with you, this is one of my favorite days of the month. Because it's not about perfect swings. It's about joy, confidence, and connections through golf. Every ball that flies is a little victory. And every smile reminds me why we do this. Golf belongs to everyone, and today proves it again. Ben was very modest in that interview. He can flat out play. And if you were listening carefully, you heard that he actually shot 74 gross at Newport Beach, and that was on 2 prosthetic legs. When you play with Ben, you realize something quite quickly. He doesn't use his legs to create ground force the way most golfers do, but he's found another way. He controls his impact conditions through staying very centered in one place. He has great rhythm, and he has great club awareness. And that's how he controls his impact conditions and ball flight. And And that's what makes his golf swing like a masterclass in adaptation. Now, here's where it can get inspirational for a lot of us. Many of us are dealing with some kind of physical pain or body limitation when we swing the golf club. It could be a bad lower back, arthritis in the hips, bad knees, ankles. For me, it's 2 bulging discs in my lower back that flare up occasionally. And that means we need to maximize the parts of the swing that are still working for us. And that's exactly what Ben does. Now, if you want to get an idea how Ben swings, there's actually an exercise that's always amazed me when my students do it. In fact, when my back goes out, this is actually how I swing, and I've even shot in the 70s doing it. You simply put your feet all the way together. This modified swing requires a stable lower body and a very balanced centered pivot. Now, a swing like this is going to create a lot of face rotation. So the key is to swing with rhythm and club awareness. Okay, that's a wrap, and I hope you really enjoyed meeting Ben. He's an amazing person, and he's living proof that you don't need a body like a tour player to play well. You just need to be able to understand and control your impact. You know, that 74 he had, it wasn't luck, and it wasn't just a number. It was a message for all of us. Thanks for watching.